Welcome to another episode of Winning in Life Today. You know, in life, everybody has a story to tell. And today, I'm so glad to share my grandmother's story with you. My grandmother's name is Nancy Williams. She is 87 years old. And the story that she has to tell is that I've been through kidney disease. I've lost one kidney. I've been through breast cancer. They told me I only had 5 years to live. I've had my legs amputated and I've had open heart surgery. But you know what? I am still here.
Still here.
So Nana, what I would like to talk to you about today is the different challenges that you've gone through in life, but yet you still have a smile on your face despite what you've gone through. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, God has been very good to me in all my 87 years of life. I've come through many sicknesses. My family was stricken with cancer. I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters. My sisters were all taken from me with breast cancer. My brothers were taken from me with prostate cancer. And I, having had a mastectomy in 1972.
You said in 1972, you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Right.
And when you were diagnosed with breast cancer, did the doctor give you a certain period of time that you were going to live?
At that time, only 5 years were given to any person that had cancer, had lived over 5 years.
Wow.
That's what the doctor told me at the time that he was talking to me about giving me surgery for the breast cancer. Well, I wouldn't agree to have any type of chemotherapy, but my sister did.
Okay.
And she had the cobalt treatment. And taking care of my sister after her cancer treatment and all, I seen what the treatment did to her and the burning of the skin and all, and I was glad that I did. I didn't want to have the treatment. So I went along and my doctor went along with me and I didn't have the treatment and I'm still here.
Amen.
And
you are.
Yes, still here at 87 years old. And I'm glad to be, and through all these years, I've had such a wonderful husband that has stuck by my side all the way.
Yes.
I can truly appreciate the vow in the marriage that says, till death do us part. So I'm so happy with the way God has blessed my life with all of the good things besides the bad things. But I'd like to go back to the choice I had with my son Keith, who was 58 years old.
Okay.
When I was pregnant with Keith, I was given the decision whether to go on. I started bleeding at the kidney. And the doctor said that he didn't think I should try to have the baby because the baby was causing the bleeding
of the
kidney.
Okay.
And instead, and he said, I think it would be better if you had an abortion. Which they did, was legal at the time. Medical abortion, they called it.
Okay.
Would be legal at the time. I had the decision to make whether I was going to have this baby in order to live, because he didn't think I could live.
And carry the baby to full term.
Not full term. It was a danger to my life too. So I thought that, well, God let me get pregnant. God meant for me to have the baby. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead on and take a chance and have the baby. My son sits here today, beautiful boy.
Yes.
And, I'm so proud that I prayed and went along with what God guided me to do. So today I'm here with one kidney, and I've had one kidney since my son.
So for over 50 8 years, you've been living with only one kidney.
And the other things I've gone through.
So before you go too fast, you had kidney surgery. For 50 some odd years, you've only lived with one kidney.
Right.
After you had the kidney surgery, then you went through breast cancer.
Yeah, a mastectomy, I had breast cancer.
And the doctors only gave you 5 years to live.
Right.
And you made it through that.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Right. And all of those were very tough decisions to make.
Yes, it was. And for some reason, I lost my will to live. Yes. And I prayed. I've always prayed all my life, and God has been very good in granting me, and I just felt so confident that because I asked God gonna do it, and so I prayed very hard not to make it. I didn't want to live. And when I woke up, I said, "Oh God, let me live." Wonder why? And then I thought He had a reason to let me stay here. Say because I thought sure I was fixing to cross over. And after I went through all of that, I'm so glad that He did let me live, because He showed me the reason. When I saw all my children around me and my relatives and everybody, and how wonderful it was and how good it felt to be with them again, and my husband, and still being here with me and all. So I said, God had a reason for me to still be here. So I had already started writing a book before, and I said maybe He want me to finish writing the book too. And I was trying to reason, and I wanted God to show me why He wanted me to stay here and what to do. And so anything that I feel that He puts before me to do, I go ahead and do it now.
Okay.
I let nothing deter me.
What is the title of the book that you've written?
And I'm Still Here.
Wow.
Still here.
So can you tell us a little bit about the book and what you've written in the book, and basically what the book is about?
The book is about the life of my family as they were at that time and through their lives. And I lived to see most of them, and my sister Bird going through cancer and being in the nursing home, and my sister Tally, and all of them, the sisters and brothers. I was there for all of them during that time of their lives. And I was very glad that I was able to, God gave me the strength. Through all the sickness, He gave me the strength to help take care of all of those people when they were sick, the cancer.
Okay. So now that you've gone through your life up to 87 years old so far, but I believe that you're going to be here with us for many years to come. What are some life lessons that you've learned out of some of the challenges you've experienced?
Well, I've learned to trust in the Lord and leave it to Him. And particularly after I prayed so hard to go, and it was up to His decision to make, and I knew that, but still I wanted to go. And I learned that it's God's will, not my will, not what you want, but what God wants to be. So I learned how to accept things and not just go out on my own and want to do what I want to do.
Okay.
So that's one lesson I've learned. And I've learned that some of the things I'll be trying to make Douglas do is not always right. I got to accept some of the things that he wants too.
Okay.
Even though we've been through years and years of marriage, that one marriage has stood all the way.
The test of time.
Yes.
So there may be a lot of young married couples that are out there watching today. So what is a piece of advice that you could give to them so that their marriage can last as long as you and Da's marriage has lasted?
To love each other and trust in the Lord.
Now, my grandmother, she has a very huge sense of our humor. She's being a little shy today, but there was one time we had a birthday party for my grandfather, and so as everyone went around the room saying different things about my grandfather, when it got to Nana, and I don't know if you remember this, Nana, and she said this about my grandfather. She looked up in the sky and she was like, to me, he's like Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest. Do
Yes,
you remember that?
I remember that, yes.
Okay, yeah, so he is
that's
the
the way
greatest.
I feel about it too.
Wow, that is awesome. Life today.
What it takes to win in life today, to be able, I've been a fighter all my life. And Mr. Pompey told me this at one time. I was a basketball player, and I was captain of the team, and pretty good, but I didn't think I was good enough, you know. So until he said, you don't have enough fight. I say, fight? All that hard playing I've been doing, you know. He said, but you gotta fight from the heart. So be a fighter, and trust in the Lord, and you'll win.
Okay. So winning in life today, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. And as my grandmother has said, if you want to win in life today, you have to be a fighter. Sometimes we think that we're not good enough to get the job done, but if we have the confidence in ourselves and if we fight from the heart, we're able to overcome any obstacle, any challenge that life may throw us. So win in life today, and remember, be a fighter and fight to win.
And without closing, I'd like to thank my daughter Sunday.
Yes.
For the time I've spent here with her. She has been a wonderful daughter and has been with me all the way. Before I can say I want, she said, before you can say I want, Sunday got it.
She's right
there for you. She can read my mind, look like she know what I want before I say that. So I want to thank her so much for all she's been doing for me, and still doing. She's still doing.
She's still doing. All right.